Hey, what's good, y'all? It's the one and only Meticulous Youngin. Hey, man, we about to go ahead and do an email response real quick, man, because I've been getting a lot of emails coming in, and I haven't been able to respond to each and last one of them because I've been changing my setup and everything like that, trying to, incorporate this green screen into the mix. So I'm just really getting acclimated with that. But now I'm back and now I'm ready to go ahead and crank out some videos. Hopefully I'll get y'all some more videos and more reactions and stuff like that soon. But in the meantime, we're about to get into this email. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel and share the video if you want, if you really enjoy it and this advice helps somebody else in your case. All right, let me get ahead and just get ahead. Let me go ahead and read this. Alright, so the title of this, I don't want to sound like the Hodge twins, but the title of this message is "My boyfriend is not listening." Okay. Hey there, Meticulous Youngin. First off, let me start off by saying I love your channel and the advice you give. Can you get to the point? Let me calm down. I apologize. A couple months ago, my boyfriend was supposed to buy me a promise ring for our 5th year anniversary, but out of nowhere, he tells me that he can't do this anymore and tells me that he needs space. When I told him not to do anything he'll regret because I still loved him, he ignored me for like a week. Wow. Sheesh, after 5 years, huh? I was crushed at first, but then he came back a week later and told me that his grandfather had died and he was going through a lot of different emotions at the time, which I understood and took him back. Okay, that's kind of a good reason, I guess. A death in the family, it hits you hard, so you don't want to just bring all that bad energy towards the other person, so you kind of just need your space to recoup and, get yourself together. I mean, that kind of makes sense. It doesn't seem bad so far. Everything seemed back to normal for about a month until one night when he came back to my apartment from work and gave me his phone and told me to look something up for him. I saw some chick hit him up saying, "I miss you already." Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I was so mad and argued with him for so long that I left my house and went to stay at my mom's. What should I do, Meticulous? Because I'm really scared about what I will find out next. P.S. That same night, I read text messages from the same chick that was around the same time his grandfather died, and apparently he went to see her and they talked or whatever. Oh man. That's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, so what I will say is this, okay? The fact that his grandfather died, that could have sparked something within him to where he felt a whole lot of pain and he just didn't want to be around anybody at the time. But now that you just said at the end, the PS at the end, you said that around the same time that his grandfather died, he went to go see homegirl. First off, what I would do is I would take a deep breath. Okay, what I would do is take a deep breath. I would relax. I would calm down. I wouldn't get upset about anything just yet. Okay, even though you saw the message where the chick said, "Yes, I miss you already." Don't trip. Okay, don't trip. Okay, just chill. Okay, you need to just evaluate the situation. If he was talking to somebody else at the time, you have to ask yourself, okay, who is this chick? Is this a chick that he's like a close friend to? Who is she? Did you talk to him about it? Well, no, because you said that you argued with him for a long time. So I'm guessing, whatever the case may be, it was somebody that he might be feeling closer to more so than you. So what I would say is, usually you go with your gut, because if something doesn't feel right, you have a gut feeling, and women tend to have that real sharp, keen sense of when something is going wrong. And since you just so happened to get his phone at the exact point in time, and all the times in the universes and everything aligned in the sun, and You know where I'm going with this. Okay, you happen to get his phone at the time to where the chick miraculously hits him up after he supposedly gets off of work. Yo man, it's right there in your face. Something is up. Something is up. Now you said he came to your apartment, so I'm guessing he might not be living with you, but he might just come over or stay the night or whatever the case may be. If he's living with you in your place for a place that you're paying the rent on, or if he's just coming and visiting you, you have to ask yourself, okay, what are you doing outside of your time away from me? Okay, because it's cool, we get in relationships, we sit there and we whoop-de-whoop, we have fun, we love the person, but we never think, okay, what is this person doing when they're what is this person doing when they're not around me? Okay, we never ask ourselves those tough questions because we're just so wrapped up in the lovey-dovey phase of the relationship. But we have to ask ourselves those tough questions, because those tough questions do matter. Because it really depends. It really comes down to where, okay, does this person truly care about me or not? Does this person really honor the relationship? And if you don't really ask yourself that question, you're never going to truly know who you're dating. So in your case, you didn't say your name, so I'm gonna just say Shirley. So in your case, Shirley, I'm assuming you're a female, but in your case, Shirley, what I would do is, okay, you saw the messages, you saw that he was talking to somebody else during the time that his grandfather passed. What I would do is I would have a serious conversation with him. I would say, okay, what's going on? Because I saw the text messages. You were talking to this person right around the same time that you told me that you needed a break and that you just pushed yourself away from me, but yet you were talking to this person. Do you feel something for this person? If you could tell that what he's saying doesn't add up and it just sounds like he's just telling you some BS, what I would say is go ahead and cut your losses. Even though, yes, it's a 5-year investment, 5-year anniversary. He's supposed to give you a promise ring, but he didn't. I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to simply say he's got somebody else that he's talking to. Now, it doesn't mean that he's messing with the person. It could just mean that his attention is being diverted towards that other female. But you might not like what you find. I know you said that you were scared of what else you're going to find out. I'm sure there's way more to the story, because after 5 years, even if somebody dies in his family, his first reaction shouldn't be to push you away. Now, you know him better than I do. If that's something that he usually does, he pushes the people closest to him away because he's in pain, then you let me know. You go ahead and email me back. But what I would say is that is not normal behavior. That is not normal behavior. You tend to cling to the people who love you and support you the most. If you're a good, loving, and supporting girlfriend, he's going to be drawn to you. He's going to go to you whenever he's in pain. If he's not doing that and he's going to somebody else, you got a problem, okay? You got a problem, because spitting. I just spit. It was just... But nah, you got a serious problem if he's going to somebody else in his time of grief. If he's going to somebody else and he's not going to you, somebody that he's been in a relationship with for 5 years, nah, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so nah, don't be afraid, don't be scared. Just go ahead and go ahead and let him do his thing. If you have to hit him up first, if you have to text him first in order for him to come over, if you notice that he's always really secretive with his phone, because you said he gave you his phone, so obviously he doesn't have anything he's trying to hide from you. But at the same time, that's just another tactic that some people use to make it seem like they don't have anything to hide when they really do, because they don't want you to go through their text messages, because they're like, oh, well, I'm open with my phone. Hey, go ahead and just, hey, babe, check my phone, just look something up for me, and just don't, it's all good. Just look something, they try to put up that little fake bravado and try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything, when really they could be, so you never truly know. But I would say, one, you shouldn't have left your place. That's your place. That's not his place, from what I know. Okay, because you said your apartment. So that's your place. You don't have to leave. He has to leave if it's not his place. If he's not paying the rent. Okay, you tell him to get out. Don't you leave. That's your spot. That's your humble abode. Don't leave. If it became too much for you, okay, yeah, you could leave for a minute, but come back. That's your spot. Don't let him take what's rightfully yours, especially if there's something going on and it looks fishy. No, that's your spot. That's your spot. Don't let him take it. So yeah, hopefully, just try to have a calm conversation with him, trying to figure out, okay, what is this? What did I see? What is all this? Because you weren't really descriptive of what you saw in the text message. Now, is there a possibility that you could be overreacting? There's a slight possibility. It could be, you could just be, angry at him for not giving you that promise ring. You gotta consider that. But yeah, just dig into it, and just try to have a conversation with him on a calm level, okay? But hopefully what I said really helped you out. Hopefully you figure out what the issue is, and hopefully you figure out what's really going on with your mans, okay? Because that's not normal behavior to leave you off to the side and then just, okay, well, I'm just gonna, gonna go talk to her real quick. I hope you understand. Bye. That's not normal. That's really messed up. But hey, man, if you enjoyed the reaction, if you enjoyed the advice, if you enjoyed, everything I was giving out to Shirley, even though it's not your real name, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, bruh, and I will catch y'all next time, alright?